Tin Hut. Hi guys, General Sputton here. Today we're going to be making a snow base. I had some requests to see how I did it on my other channel for the shredders, and so I thought I'd show you on this. This is another commission with those. This is Lilith, but she's done, but I'm not going to show you on this channel. Just doing the tutorial. Hope to have this posted tonight of the reveal of her on Splatton Studios. So go over there and check it out in a little while to see the completed model. One I'm really pleased with. It turned out awesome, I think. So hope you'll go over there and watch it and rate and subscribe and leave a comment. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two types of snow. I'm going to do a slushy snow, and then I'm going to do a big powdery snow. So let's do the slushy snow first. Alright, I got me a little cup here, and what I'm going to use for that is Gale Force 9 snow. So this is what I have. These come in a little container like that, and it's like $4 or so, $5 I think, $4.95, $3.95, something like that. So what I'm going to do is take me, won't need a lot because I'm not doing a lot. Let's do it this way. Get some water. And then I'm also going to add some glue to it. I'm not going to use very much on the slushy side. Just regular school glue, PVA glue, Elmer's glue, whatever you want to call it. White glue. You want this to be runny. That looks about right. Let's see what we got here. You know, 50-50, maybe even a little more water than 50-50. Excuse me. The reason I do this this way, let's put a little more water in it, is I found that if you do this, you're going to get the slushy snow. Now if you want a powdery snow, you got to do a whole new different technique. Alright, so we got that on there. Let's get our figure here. Get a little, let me get everything in about the right spot. There we go. Now I'm going to put it over here. I ain't going to put much because I don't have much room to work with. Put something out about like that. Yeah, a little bit more, just to make sure it's going to stick. Alright, now take the brush, get it out of the way. This is going slow. Then you take your Gale Force 9 stuff, or whatever store-bought snow you have. Woodland Scenics. Hazard Syndrome just put up a video about reviewing the Woodland Scenic stuff, so go take a look. Then just drop it on there. See, my finger's in the way, but that's all you want to do. Then tap it off. Blow on it a little, and that's basically slushy snow. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 layers of the slushy snow just to darken, because once this dries it's going to be pretty close to this base color, so it'll stand out a little but not enough. So I'll put another layer on that in a little while. So let's go on to the powdery snow. Be back in a moment. Okay guys, I'm back. Now we're going to do poor man snow. This is Great Value baking soda and white glue. Now what we do here, let's put a little, I'm not going to use too much, I'm not going to put a lot in there. That's already probably too much. Put you some white glue in, then just put you a little baking soda in. Till you think it's about right. Let's see what we got. You want this kind of dry, and I think I've got too much baking soda. Yep, I do. Oh well, we're going to make a lot of snow then for this. Oops, it tooted, as my little boy would say. Alright, now let's see what we got here. Yeah, now we're getting there. Still might be a little too dry. Oh, I just gotta, here we go. Just mix it up. You want that grittiness. You don't want, see, this is a real thick paste, see? That's what you want. Now, we're going to put this on the base, and I do not have a toothpick. Be right back. Alright, got it. Got me a toothpick. Let's get at it. Get some on your toothpick. Or how much you think you need, and you can see what kind of consistency we're talking about here. Thick paste. And that's way too much for that small an area. You can use whatever you want to, toothpick and all. Oh, and I must mention, folks, that this miniature has been done. It's been gloss coated, and then it's been dull coated beforehand, because I'm not going to spray it anymore. The snow's just going to be whatever it comes out. So make sure that you have your miniature completely finished and coated like you want it before you start this process, because otherwise your finishes are going to affect the luminosity, if that's a word. You just kind of move it in there like you want to. Put it where you want to. I think I want it to come on out this way a little. And just put it in there. Toothpicks are good for this. You can, make it run under stuff like I'm fixing to here. It's kind of hard with this stuff, but I didn't want to reveal the miniature here. If it goes over the boots, that's okay. Just keep moving it around till you get it like you want it. See, it's got enough liquidity that it can, still be moved around easily and smoothed out. See how it's flattened out? I think I'll put me some over here on the other side of the boot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see, right? Yep, you can see that. If it goes over the edge, I'm not worried about it. Then I'll just wipe it off with a finger. I'm not going to show the process, but I'm also going to be putting this on the model itself. There we go. And we'll just let the other be. But so you got, when this dries, it's going to be just like that. Be a nice powdery snow, and then this is going to be slushy, but I still got a step to do with that. So back in a moment. Okay guys, I'm back. Normally I would let the slushy side dry for an hour or two. It doesn't have to be completely dry, but certainly longer than just a few minutes what I'm doing. But I want to go ahead and get through this without staying up, way into the night. So I go back to the powder snow, and what I do is I get my water and glue mixture, put back over the top again. Now, see, that's gotten wet again. And then what I do is go back into the, just a little pinch between your cheek and gums. No, sprinkle that back on the top. I don't know how that's gonna, yeah, I thought it would stick to the other side. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have some powder right there. And we'll have powder on this side too. Well, anyway. So, and that gives you darker, so it'll stay dark. Now, got one last little bit to do. Hold on. Alright, here's for the final step. So here's the slushy side. See, it's a little bit darker than it was. And then my powder side. Now, here's to make it super slushy. This is Woodland Scenics Realistic Water. You can use a pouring medium. Probably could even use glycerin, I guess. Anything that's going to dry clear and glossy. I just take the cap off the top. I've got my trusty toothpick and I just dip it down into it so I get me a drop on it. Basically like that. See how it's just dropping off? That's what I want. You know, just a little on there. And then just put it right on top of the slushy side. You don't want a whole lot. You gotta be careful with it. I don't want to flood it, but you know, I want it to get everywhere. And that's going to be all nice and glossy and look like ice. And that is it. Come on, show it. There we go. That's how I do the slushy side. I just thought, well, the other day to put the realistic water on top of the slush to give it a wet appearance. And that's it. You got the powder. It's real cheap to make with baking soda and glue. And the other side with a Hobby brand of snow. And I do recommend the Gale Force 9 Snow. Excellent little product. Well, that's it. Have any questions? Let me know. This is General Splatton asking you to please go over in a little while to Splatton Studios, the channel over there, and see the complete reveal of the model. So, this is General Splatton. I'll talk again. Dismissed.